Good morning, Stanton. Welcome back to Star Citizen Wednesdays. Today, with 4.2.1, we are going to try out these resource drive missions. And since we're at 18, we're going to do ArcCorp, who is also behind the curve. From what I've been reading and hearing, ArcCorp and Crusader have had massive bugs and issues with their stuff. So there's a reason why they're well behind. As for why Hurston is so far ahead, who knows?
Great! You're going to help us out with getting resources. The market's going crazy thanks to Addison's big research push, and ArcCorp's trying... Hold on for 1 sec. Yeah? Just tell them to wait. Sorry, it's a bit crazy here today. Anyway, you're gonna be great. Oh, and I'm LTNO, by the way. Okay, bye!
Okay, anyway, let's continue on with the video. Generators power, engines on. So yeah, basically, we are just going to do a cargo run from over, let's see, are we going? I think we're going to Walla for this. I think it was 56. Yeah, just doing a cargo run to Bajini. Yeah. But the main issue that I've been hearing, I haven't seen it firsthand yet, is that the freight elevators, planet side as always, have issues with delivering stuff. Anyone who's done hauling missions planet side knows that's correct about 50% of the time. Should be good. Oh, wait, I gotta adjust the coolers. We did go through a soft reset, so all the ships, all the systems are back to their default nature, which I need to fix again. And well, since I've taken the bird out. Actually, I don't even think I have the Atlas on this one. I think it's just a default. Yeah, I don't remember what the default for the Titan is. So hopefully, if everything works right, we'll just do a quick load up at 56. Jump over to Bajini and call the video. No, wait, hold me the other direction. Still don't know why you have to be upside down to subquant. So, to look at the current status over in Journal, Second Life Resource Drive, we see Hurston is way the hell up there. Microtech is doing okay. Yeah, Crusader and ArcCorp down. I'm pretty sure this is because of the bugs, which have been hotfixed like 5 times. And you got the total for each one, and then you got your individuals down below. And it looks like we got at least one person down there. But basically, you get the 5 tiers for personal achievements in these quests. I don't even remember what the rewards are, but there are rewards for doing them. Alright. Let's do that. And hopefully nobody will screw with me too hard. Used to come here a lot back in 3.19 and 20. Or at least 3.19 for the delivery missions. And I see a lot of rafts down there. Am I anywhere close to pad? Nope. There are a lot of stuff down there. Wow, that's a cutting red. Who brought that one? Alright, we'll just put it down here. See what happens. Oh, my gear is not down. Why is that the case?
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
And I'm off the ramp.
Launch complete.
Oh, this is gonna be a hilarious video.
Landing complete.
Alright. Stay put. Engine's off.
Engines offline.
Open the ramp. I highly doubt someone's gonna steal a Titan. They got all these other vehicles out here. And it looks like the elevator is broke. Yep. Well, that's to be expected. You know what? Let's see if we can do Microtech. So, in case you forgot, ArcCorp is at the bottom of the resource drive list.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright, let's head over to Microtech.
Shields offline.
Oh, Microtech.
Auto travel initiated.
Okay, so yeah, ArcCorp is screwed, which kind of sucks. So SM-10. Come on. SM-010 will be our actual target. But yeah, this is all base for the current pseudo storyline that's going on in the game with the whole regen system malfunctioning. And basically all the state and corporations are fighting for resources at the moment. But as you can see, Hurston obviously has the least issues. Microtech, thankfully, hopefully doesn't have many. But yeah, ArcCorp and Crusader have been getting screwed over, unfortunately. And with your personal ones, you get these 5 tiers, which is where you get the different rewards. And that's going to be the max that you can get. So, hopefully, we can get this at Microtech done, as much as I'd want to do it for ArcCorp. really did not want to be in a 5-minute long quant. This was supposed to be a quick video, but mine never are. Let's see, with 4.2.1 we had a soft wipe, which cleared out refineries, which did screw me over again. It reset your character, reset your ships to wherever you start from, which if your ships had loadouts, you basically lost everything again. Strangely, since I did do the rock rental video like a few days before the wipe, I now have 2 rocks that I did not purchase, which was weird, but I guess that's a win of sort. Thankfully did not lose any ships. I didn't check to see if people had that issue with this one. I know in 4.2 a lot of people lost a lot of ships, especially pledge ships. They did introduce 2 new ships. I think the Prowler is one of them. That might have been a 4.2 release though. Honestly, nothing overly impressive right now. There was another combat one. I can't think of it right at the moment. I want to say Phoenix, but that's not the right term. It's another combat-related one. I think it's a medium fighter. Could probably look it up. But I'm lazy. So this said... Oh, okay, so you can deliver them to both locations. Yeah, this said New Babbage or Tresler. Wait. Did that change? I could have sworn that said SM-10. Sometimes these missions do that. They'll say one thing and change to another. The hauling missions had that issue a lot during their initial time. No, we are going to SM-6. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I actually checked that. That's odd. And yeah, since it's just 3 SEU, I figure I'd bring out the little bastard. Since it could hold 8. What other ships could I brought? The 400i definitely could take it. The C2 would have been overkill. And I most likely would have got it jumped. Alright, let's drop early.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else that I could have used. I guess the Vulture if I was really desperate.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I think that's all the ships. Oh, the whole sea would have been excessively overkill.
Quantum travel initiated.
So yeah, this thing should be good for a quick in and out. If the elevators are actually working this time.
Quantum travel complete.
And looks like there's people down there, or at least ships. Oops. Hit that one a little too hard. Been a while since I've blacked out. This little bastard does have some get up and go. And like always, you have a bunch of rafts sitting all over the place.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, looks like people brought their own. That's a 315, I think. Alright, we'll try this one. And that is a raft on its back, like a turtle.
Landing complete.
Sitting on something.
Engines offline.
I'll figure out what that is when I get out. Alright. What am I sitting on? I'm sitting on nothing. I just landed poorly. Alright. Send it down. Take all three. Bring it up. Who the heck brought a caterpillar? What the hell is this load? I just wanted these three. What the absolute F? Alright, that's the cordium. Oh, good, we got a Clipley windstorm coming up. That's the copper. That's a tungsten, and I'm just going to put this back down. Seriously, how the hell did that happen? You've got 3 by 3 by 2. So 6, 12 of... These are 4 SCUs. 48... Is this thing maxed out? 120. No, 3 by 3 is 9, by 2 is 18. Good God. Yeah. Just send it down. Yeah, I'm not going to leave that mess for someone else. That is completely stupid. Just one of the many issues that are still going on. I don't even know how you manage that. You know, there are times in the past with the hauling missions where they wouldn't give you enough crates, so the fix to it was give you twice as many crates as the mission suggested. And what the hell's over here? Stims. I only needed 1 SCU of cordium. And this is like 100. Well, I can understand why there are so many boxes just sitting off to the side. It's insane. Alright. It probably would have tried to give me even more. Because this is just the cordium, which is the first one. So it probably would have tried to give me tungsten as well. If this was not somehow an infinite loop issue. Alright, that's clear. That's clear. Holy crap. I think I'll hit Babbage. Tressor is sometimes a pain in the butt to park at. Alright, engine's on.
Launch complete. Landing gear retracted. Shields offline.
So, Babbage. Whoops. I'm not sure how the hell that happened. I'm not even sure what kind of bug that was. Oh, too far. Hit the OM, so we can hit Microtech.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
And yeah, this is basically how it was supposed to work over at ArcCorp. But since things didn't work correctly and the elevator was broken over there,
Quantum travel initiated.
we have to do it at Microtech instead. And Microtech's going to get the credit that I wanted to give ArcCorp. And as for the elevator, you could tell it was broken because it was closed, but the whole platform was up rather than being down. That's a classic sign of an elevator being completely effed.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, where the hell are we? Alright. Nibs is over here. And I'm gonna black out again. Most likely when I drop to SCM. That's a red out, so let's go full throttle. And get the full red out experience again. Should be close enough, right? Nope. Okay, now we're close enough. Is that one? That is a bird taking off. I don't know. Can't see him. Alright. We're close. Gear down. Switch controller.
Landing gear deployed.
Stopped a little early. Looks like somebody's coming out of 3 right now, or going. Actually, someone's going into 3. Lights. And bring her down. Engines off, generators off. I should have landed it closer to the elevator. Alright. Anyway, let's just get this stuff in there. It's gonna be 2. And that will be 3. So, like anytime you're dealing with commodities, bring them into your elevator. Pray the grid actually works. Go to the terminal, select all. Go to warehouse. Like me, just send it down. Oh, like a hauling mission, you get your confirmation screen of what you're delivering. Wave bye-bye. And we actually had a mission complete correctly. Not the one I wanted to complete, but screw it. Go over to the journal, and we will see that we delivered 3 to Microtech. And it made a very significant impact to someone.
Noticed you logged another completed contract. Grab another if you're available. Microtech could really use the help right now.
Anyway. So, yeah, that's the 4.2.1 resource drive that's currently going on in Stanton. It's 1 for each faction. I believe you can do all the factions that you want, so you can max out everything as far as I know. But, unfortunately, ArcCorp and Crusader are screwed. Not sure what they plan on doing to fix that or remediate that, if they even plan on doing anything. That's where we currently are, so we're going to call it there. Yeah. So, as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.